Now, when it actually comes to food itself, you know, a lot of people believe, oh, no carbs, no this, no that. My personal opinion, it's a whole heap of bullshit. You need a bit of everything. The main thing is you just don't overeat. So instead of making your meal on a big plate, make your meal on a half-size plate, you know, a bread plate, and drink some water beforehand. Now, another really cool tool to know is that when you go shopping, you should never ever go shopping hungry. If you go shopping hungry, you're going to end up buying, you know, easy, quick fix meals, you know, munchies. You're going to buy all the crap because you're really hungry and that's all you can think about. So you end up getting home and you've got nothing but a pile of crap and, you know, microwave meals and stuff, and you've got nothing good and decent. So before you go shopping, make sure you are full as a goog, all right? Have a big meal or a big lunch or whatever, full as a goog. And you'll find that when you go shopping, you will actually get all your veggies and your meats and everything you need. Now, this is the most important part. You're the one doing the shopping and you're the one bringing the food home. So if you go and pick all those munchies and bring them home, you'll eat them because they're here. Now, if you can just not do it when you go shopping, right? I'm not buying any munchies this time. You know, make sure you're in a really good frame of mind when you go shopping everywhere. It's really important. A good frame of mind when you go shopping every week, all right? And it's like, no, now, what do I like instead? You know, most people like some sort of fruit. For me, I love bananas and strawberries. So if I go shopping from tomorrow onwards, I will get a boatload of bananas and strawberries. Now, when I go to the cupboards to get something to munch, there is nothing because I've bought nothing. There is nothing here. Nothing here. So unless I want to really go against myself and get in the car and go down and get something, you give up and you won't worry about it. So if I've got lots of bananas and strawberries here, I won't like it much, but it'll be like, oh well, I'll just munch on them. You know, nuts, like peanuts and almonds and cashews and all that, they're great things to nibble on when you're trying to get out of the habit of just eating crap all the time. There is so many different little things that you can have, you know. I mean, you can eat salads till you're blue in the face. I mean, yogurt, I absolutely love yogurt. I always use the Greek vanilla yogurt. It's amazing. But yogurt, if you like yogurt, that's another brilliant thing, especially for mornings. It's awesome. The crusket biscuits, you know, I love getting them with a little bit of Fritz or ham if you don't get Fritz. You know, some cheese, mint jelly, and some alfalfa sprouts or something. A few of them for lunch. You know, you have your normal meals, just do them a bit smaller. They say 8 small meals a day. I'm not really sure on that, but, you know, at least 4, I would say, small meals a day would be great. I'm not very good at breakfast, but I'm going to have to. And the other thing I've got to say about food is I'm not going to be eating after 6:30 at night. So anything I need to eat, I'll eat before then. And after that, it's nothing but water or I need fizzy drinks or something, maybe. And that's pretty much all I've got to say about the food side of things, yeah. But even when you do go shopping and you get all those good and healthy things, it doesn't hurt to get like maybe something like chocolate coated peanuts or chocolate coated sultanas. So when you do get that real craving for sugar, you've got something little there that you can nibble on that will tame it back down. Oh, it's so hot. Okay, so losing weight is not a race. The slower you lose your weight, the less likely you are to put it back on, and that is absolutely true. So the first 2 times that I put weight on, all right, the first time I had Harley, I was 17 when I had Harley. I got really big during the pregnancy with him and got even bigger after. For a couple of years maybe, I would have hit just over 100 kilos. Now I'm a really short wog, so, you know, where does your weight go when you're short? It goes out. So I really showed my weight. But yeah, I put on 100 kilos. Now, I dragged these out of the cupboard because I wanted to show you. I'm hoping you're going to see from here. This skirt here, alright, I wore through my 20s and part of my 30s. And this top here is what I wore in my 20s and part of the way through my 30s. Now, why would a woman keep these for 30 years? I'll tell you why. Because every time I look at these, it reminds me of who the fuck I am and what the fuck I am capable of. This is my end game, okay? So when we finished all of this, I'll be wearing these. That's it for the mental side of it all, okay? Don't put pressure on yourself because life is about loving life, okay? And you can lose weight and still enjoy your life. Who is putting all those restrictions on you that you can't have this and you can't have that? You are. It's ridiculous. You don't need to do that. You just need to change your whole mindset body, soul, heart. And then you have to get off your ass and do something as well. So what I believe with exercise, like, I don't like the word exercise, okay? But what I believe in is doing things that are fun, that you don't realise that you're really fucking starting to smash shit out and you're starting to exercise. So I'm going to go through the 4 biggest things that I've done both the times I've lost the weight. So I don't know if I said before, but yeah, I wore these after I lost that 100 and something, when I was over 100 and something kilo. That's what I wore after that. First thing is 30 minutes of whatever you like to do a day. Some people love walking. If you're near the beach, you know, go for a walk down along the beach every day for 30 minutes. That's not even a chore. That's just beautiful and great for your mind. You know, if you like bushwalking, go bushwalking for half an hour. If you like your running, go for a run. Me, personally, I don't run. And since I hurt my hip, I can't walk far either, and I live where it's all hills, so I can't walk anyway. I used to love walking. I used to walk Ks and Ks and Ks a day, but that was a long time ago. I used to do a lot of things back then. Alright, so for me, because I can't walk or run, what I'm going to do is dance. I'm going to be putting on music really loud every day and dancing around for half an hour each day. That is my cardio workout, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. Now for the girls, you need to get yourselves one of these. Who can remember these? Dust all over it. It's hilarious, isn't it? This is a Thigh Master. Alright, so with these ones, you put it in between your knees. And you make sure you sit dead straight, and you slowly squeeze your knees in and out, slowly. And what that does is the top inside of your legs, right, it gets rid of all of that. So after a few months, you'll see daylight. We all like a bit of daylight, don't we, between our legs? So while I'm sitting there and I'm on the computer editing or whatever, I can be like squeezing my knees away and getting rid of that whole top of my legs without doing anything else. And after a while, you don't even realise you're doing it. And I'm telling you what, it gets rid of the lot. It makes your legs look absolutely beautiful. Now, I got this one from a garage sale ages ago, but I did notice they were in cheap shops. So, you know, the big cheap shops that you can get. And if worse comes to worse, I know they sell them on eBay. So they're called Thigh Masters. Go out and get one. It'll change your legs forever. Alright, so far we're dancing around or walking around and we're getting our cardio up. We're squeezing our little knees together and we're getting our thighs gorgeous. Next thing we want to do, this is what I'm talking about, targeting stuff. You don't have to go out and do all this expensive stuff and you know, and exhaust yourself and hurt all your joints and that. Now, stomachs. For our stomach, our hips, our back fat, our bottom fat of our stomachs, the whole lot, this crazy bitch, I don't know if you can see that, I'll write it all down below properly after. This crazy bitch here will change your life, whether you're male or female. Alright, it's Denise Austin's Super Stomachs. Now, the first 2 times I'd lost the weight, which by the way was after having both kids 13 years apart. So I'd put on all the weight with Harley while I was pregnant, and then for the couple of years after. With Rusty, I was really skinny through the whole pregnancy, and I was really skinny after until the day I stopped breastfeeding. From that day onwards, it was fucking all hell broke loose. So, and I probably got up to almost 100 kilos that time too. And this crazy bitch got rid of all of it. I had it almost a 6-pack both times. And the first time I did it, alright, so when I did it the first 2 times, it was on VHS. So for you guys that don't know what that is, that's the big old cassette tapes that you put into your recorders, and they don't have them anymore. So like, I don't have a recorder around anywhere anymore. So I went on eBay and I found it in DVD form. So when you get on there to look for it, it was about 25 bucks or something. Don't make sure you check that it's not VHS and that it's actually a DVD. It will change your life, male or female, and I suggest you get your ass into gear and get one, because as of tomorrow morning I'm going to be ahead of you, because I'll be cranking this out. So I do this video, which is a 10-minute video, and don't get me wrong, the first few times you do it, you're rolling around on the floor like a beached whale. But after a little while, you just start getting it. And then before you know it, I do it in the mornings. As soon as I get up, I put the kettle on and then I'll go straight in and do it. Because I don't want to think about doing it because it's full on. Like it's 10 minutes, but when you're first starting to do it, it's like, holy crap. And then, yeah, when you get used to it, it's no problem. So I like to do it first thing in the morning when I get up. That way, for the rest of the day, I've got this attitude of I've done the hardest thing for the day, which took 10 minutes. And I've got this attitude of I can do anything now because I've already smashed that already. Now, that's what I mean. When it comes to doing things like this and eating, you'll start eating less when you start motivating yourself more anyway. So it is a life thing, okay? All right, so now we got daylight through our legs. We've got 6 packs. We're dancing around to music or you're out in the fresh air, whatever you want to do. So the last thing left is upper body. So as far as I'm concerned, every household needs a speed ball, whether you're male or female. They're really fun. You don't realise that you're working out. I mean, look, my arms are sore already and I've only been doing it for about 5 minutes. It's brilliant. So the speed balls themselves, so I bought this kit off of Rebel Sport. It's around $179 plus delivery. Now, I ended up getting it through Kogan this time, because the delivery was free and it was still $179. So you want the exact Everlast kit. The reason I say that is because over 35 years, every time I move house I get another speed ball because I trash them. And these ones have never let me down. They're absolutely brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy a second one, and I'm going to get Harley to put some sort of backing on it, like a big wooden back or something, and then some of those straps, you know, those ratchet ones that you tie up. And when I go camping, I'm hoping he's going to be able to strap it around a tree for me, and I can still do it while I'm there, because we're going to be starting to go away, and then slowly we'll be going away for longer and longer at a time, you know, doing all the camp cooking. And all the camp cooking I do will go on Aussie Girl Can Cook, and then all the mischief I get up to and the fishing and the camping and all that will all go on this channel. Our stomach video, our legs one, and our dancing around or doing our walking, just those things on their own, you'll just, well, I'm going to show you anyway. So the reason I've kind of put this video up for a bit is because I'm one of these people that, like, I've been working my way up to it, but as soon as I've decided that's it, I'm doing something, that's it. Nobody can get in my way. I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. So as of tomorrow, everything changes for me. My whole mindset changes. I start getting into doing all these things, and I'm really excited because this is actually all the stuff I actually love doing. I love dancing. I absolutely love the speedball. So if you noticed, I'll put it up in the lounge room. 2 reasons for that. First one, it's summer, and if I was to go outside, I just wouldn't go out in the heat and do it. So what's the point of putting it out there? And the second reason is every time when I walk in the lounge room, I'll see it and I've got to get on it. Alright, so speedball, 10 minutes of the stomach in the mornings. You have half an hour of whatever you're going to do. I'll be dancing around or whatever. Your squeezy leg thing, definitely get that Thigh Master. I'm telling you, it's incredible what it does. Straight through, like, oh, it's pretty exciting really. Talk to me down below with anything you want. I'm absolutely and truly here for you guys. I've totally got your backs. In a couple of months' time, I'm going to do another video on how I'm going and how I'm looking and how everything's doing. I'll put that up and then I'll add it to the end of this one. So say in a year's time you happen to see this video, at the end of this video will be how I look in 3 months, 6 months, and hopefully by Christmas time I might be getting close to my goal. Now I forgot to say, the kit comes with a skipping rope and a pair of gloves, but they're shit gloves and they're not ones that you would use. So what you need to do is get a pair of fingerless ones. These are Everlast ones. They've got padding just across the knuckles. Like normally I would do it bare hand and my knuckles would like slowly roughen up, but because I'm doing the cooking show, it wouldn't look good with all busted up knuckles, so I got these. So they're about 25 bucks. They had big long cord, straps on them that you'd wrap around your wrist, but I just got rid of them. Absolutely worth the money. So if you're going to order one of these, I really suggest you do. Get yourself some gloves too, and then you're all set to go. So I can't thank you guys enough for watching. I really hope I've maybe inspired at least one of you to get off your ass and get out there and smash it with me. And yeah, it would be really cool to get some sort of pics and that at Christmas time or whatever, or hopefully I can catch up with a few of you and run amok. So have yourselves an awesome week, and I'll see you soon. Toodles.